Institute of Economic Peace, UNESCO IICBA, Activating Positive, and Peniel Diaconal Network. We are here to teach. We are here to teach on positive peace. Positive what? We are here to teach on positive peace. In our search, while we were conducting this training, we found that we build strength. We found that you could build peace through strength. There is this popular saying that it's better to be a warrior in a garden in a time of war than to be a gardener in the garden in a time of war. Most of us here are Taekwondo practitioners, and what we do is that we build strength with our training. We build strength with what we learn. We learn skills that are considered violent, in quotes, but then we use them in a peaceful manner. We use them to keep the peace in the society. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, we understand that we wonder what is the meaning of positive peace. Peace should ordinarily be peace, isn't it? Peace should ordinarily be peace. I should let me be hearing you. Peace should ordinarily be what?
Peace.
You hear conflict resolution, you hear peace and conflict resolution. Why add positive to the peace? Why add positive to the peace? Now, the reason why we add positive to the peace is that we found that peace itself is like a loose explanation. In IEP, positive, we have what we call negative peace and positive peace. Negative peace simply means the absence of the fear of violence. The absence of the fear of violence. But in our present age and time, there is nothing known as a total absence of fear and violence. Now, how do you measure? How do you measure the situation where there is positive peace? The way we thought about it was now to also define negative peace and positive peace rather. Negative peace is the absence of the fear of violence, while positive peace does not mean the absence of violence. Positive peace does not mean the absence of what? Negative peace is, positive peace is defined as the attitudes, institutions, and structures that create and sustain peaceful society. Attitudes, are you there?
Yes.
Attitudes, institutions, and structures that create and sustain a peaceful society. It was on the basis of that that Blade Martial Arts Taekwondo Club was picked as one of the agents of positive peace. And we thought it wise to come to teach you what positive peace means in line with what you already know, which are what? The 5 tenets of Taekwondo. 5 what?
Tenets of Taekwondo.
The 5 tenets of Taekwondo. There are 8 pillars of positive peace, but in the 5 tenets of Taekwondo, you can find each and every one of them represented. We have 1, courtesy. We have the second one, integrity. We have the third one, perseverance. We have self-control, and we have the last one, which is what? Indomitable spirit. I'd like us here to read it out. What we are seeing on the tenets of Taekwondo, please read it out.
Integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit.
Indomitable what?
Spirit.
I would invite my other colleagues to come and talk on some of them here.
Hello. Hello. I'm going to use hello. Oh gosh, can I use type one? Type one.
Type one.
Okay. Just as my colleague earlier said, these are the tenets of Taekwondo that you all know. But we discovered that they have similarities, or we can sync the tenets of Taekwondo to the 8 pillars of peace. That's why we are actually here. What we are pursuing, what we are driving, we see them in the tenets of Taekwondo. Our own 8 pillars of peace is actually embedded, or we can still say the tenets of Taekwondo, they are all embedded in the 8 pillars of peace. Now I'm going to start with the very first one, which is courtesy. What is courtesy? Anybody? Sir?
What's courtesy?
Respect. So, like I said, these are tenets of Taekwondo and you all know it. But we are here now to re-emphasize on it. Respect. Respect people around you. Respect regardless of the class of people. When you respect people, when you give respect to people, you get it in return. Children, are you hearing me? Kiddies, are you hearing me?
Yes.
When you respect people, regardless of their, you can respect your classmates. You can respect your elder one. Are you listening to me? You can respect even your younger one. When you give respect back, when you give respect to people, you get it in return. And what does that mean? It makes you have less issues, have less quarrel with people. When you respect people, because they will respect you in turn, things will move on. You can easily flow with people around you. Now, children, if you want something from mommy and daddy, will you go to them and tell them, Daddy, my shoe? Do you do that? Do you do that? When you do something from your mommy, you do not say, put me. That shows that there is no respect. But when you need something and you show respect, you say, Mommy, please, can I have a new shoe? You will notice that when you say that to your mom, she will want to get you a new shoe. But when you tell your mom, shoe, I need a shoe, she might just look at you and ignore you. Are you getting me? So when you respect people, you get a positive response from them. Am I flowing? So respect has everything to do with courtesy. When you are courteous in everything you are doing, it brings about a peaceful environment. Because I am not a loggerhead with you. I need you to say something, I need you to do something for me. I tell you respectfully, and you respond to me respectfully. There will be no rancor, there will be no issues. And that will in turn give us a better society. I don't have issues with you because I respect you. You don't have issues with me because you respect me. So with that, we are always at peace with one another. So respect, courtesy, as one of the tenets of Taekwondo, pushes peace. I'll go to the second one, which is integrity. What is integrity? Exactly what?
Practice what you preach.
Good. Honesty. Practice what you preach. What you say, you do. So, in Taekwondo, you preach integrity, having to be honest at all times. I'll bring it back to Taekwondo again. If there is a competition between my beautiful sister here and this brother, and Sabon says she has won, because we believe in honesty, because we know we are honest people, he takes the result because Sabon says it is so. They trust Savant's judgment because Savant is honest. Now, if we are honest in all that we do, you say what you do, you say what you mean to do, and you do it. There are no lies, there are no deceit. It's at the end of the day, leads us to a better society. You trust me. You give me something, mommy gives you money to get something. And you come back and say, mommy, I did not get it for 50 naira. I got it for 30 naira. This is your change. That is integrity. That is honesty. Your mom, your dad will trust you better, even with greater things. In our workplaces, we should be known as people of integrity. If you are known as a person of integrity, if you are known as a person of integrity, there is trust, there is less stress in your workplace, because I know that you will always do the right thing. I know you will not cheat me. I know when you tell me this is what the director said, that is what the director said. Are you getting me? So honesty, integrity, it gives us a better society. When we all trust each other, when I am at peace with you, I don't need to watch my back because I know he told me it will be there, and I know it will be there. So I'm going to stop here. I've discussed courtesy, I've discussed integrity, I've talked about courtesy, I've talked about integrity. So I'm going to stop here for him to continue with the other three. Thank you.
Percy.
Aratama Faha. Atama. Nabareda.
Thank you very much. Now I'll be taking the last three. The third one is what? The third one is what? Are you a Taekwondoka?
Yes, sir.
Are you a Taekwondoka?
Yes, sir.
Let me hear you talk. The third one is what?
Perseverance.
The third one is what?
Perseverance.
What does perseverance mean?
Withstand pressure.
To be able to withstand pressure. To be able to do what?
Withstand pressure.
Simple as that.
Endurance.
Endurance. Another word, anybody has another word? We have one. Somebody says being able to withstand pressure. Another person says endurance in life generally. In Taekwondo looks easy, but it is not easy. So throw your leg seems easy when you watch it on TV, but it's also not easy when you are in the no jam. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
No.
It is not. It takes a lot of work to get here. Now, what is it that you need? What is it that you need? Some say you need to be motivated, right? That you say you need motivation for you to go forward. But in a life, motivation gets distracted. But perseverance is what keeps you. Perseverance, another word you could use for perseverance is discipline. The ability to stay when the going gets tough. The ability to stay when the going gets tough. So when you come and they say jog 6 laps, and you jog, and next week we don't see you again, you are not a perseverant person. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So it is expected that if you have the spirit of perseverance, after you have jogged 6 laps, the next time you come again, we will be able to see you. When they say kick 10 on your left leg, can you listen to me? When they say kick 10 on your left leg, after kicking 10 on the left leg, you should also be strong enough to kick 10 on the right leg. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So perseverance means to endure. Another way means to be disciplined. It is that discipline that pushes you, that will make you look like Bruce Lee, that will make you look like Jet Li. Without having to go through persevering in training, you will not be able to display some of the skills you display. We are now going to self-control. Self-control means what?
Ability to stop when you stand here.
Thank you very much. He says, yes? To be able to control your anger. The next person? Ability to stop. Okay, any other one? You said no revenge. Another one? Yes? Yes. He says self-control means controlling yourself to be calm. Thank you very much. Well, I don't have much to say here. They have said it all. But I'll also point something out. When people were training now, you will notice that some people were standing and they were asking them to kick the head, right? You notice that nobody kicked anybody's head. The movement was soft and easy. That is also an act of self-control. Ability to restrain yourself from causing harm. An ability to keep yourself from revenging when you think the time to revenge has come. An ability to keep calm, even in the face of trouble, even in the face of confrontation, even in the face of irritation. That is what self-control means. Now it leads us to the last tenet of Taekwondo, which is
The indomitable spirit.
which is what?
Indomitable spirit.
Indomitable spirit. Now, interestingly, self-control and indomitable spirit are almost the same. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? Does anybody have any different opinion? You have any different opinion? Now, indomitable spirit. Taekwondo is the way of life. You understand? Some would say the way of the spirit. Is that clear? Taekwondo. Now, as a Taekwondoka, you are expected to be somebody who has a strong spirit. Yes, you are in total control of your spirit and you do not allow anybody to bring you down, no matter the situation. Even in class, even if the assignments are getting tough, you tell yourself, I am a Taekwondoka, I will not give up. Is that clear? I am a Taekwondoka, I will not give up. When somebody tries to intimidate you, you look at the person calmly and smile and walk away because you have an indomitable spirit. When life's issues gather to bring you down, you stand and say, no, I am a Taekwondoka, I have an indomitable spirit. It means that you do not allow anything to bring you down. You do not allow any situation break you down. Most times in schools, we might have situations where people are bullying us, right? We have situations where people are bullying us in school. We have a neighbor who is troublesome. We will not now say because our neighbor is troublesome, we will not run away and leave our neighbor, right? We will still stay there. Generally in life, you need to have an indomitable spirit for you to survive. It's almost the same thing as perseverance, but this one is about that your inner chi within you, the inner power within you that gives you your staying power. So that is what we have been able to present today. Now, if you are able as a Taekwondoka to keep all of these tenets, then in positive peace, we would say you are having an attitude, because we define positive peace as attitudes, institutions, and structures that create a peaceful society. So what it means is that you have an attitude. You are building with all these things, you are building an attitude that will lead to creating a peaceful society wherever you find yourself. When, for instance, you are provoked in school, you will not say because you're a taekwondoka, you want to show them the new maigiri you learned. You want to show them the apology you learned. You look at the person, smile, knowing that one kick can kill the person. Instead of you to kick the person to show that you can kill the person, what you do is you smile and you walk away. Is that clear? You smile and you walk away. For those of us still in school, for instance, you will not say because you do taekwondo, you will go to the school and begin to beat everybody. Is that clear? You will not go to school and begin to beat everybody because you do taekwondo. What you are supposed to do when you are in school is if you find someone who is being bullied, you can stand for the person. One of our taekwondo says, I shall be a champion of freedom and justice. So wherever you find someone being intimidated, when you find someone being bullied, you are expected to calmly come in and separate them, knowing fully well that you cannot be beaten because you have an indomitable spirit. Now, it means you have the attitude. And when you do that, there is something on the 8 pillars of peace that you are doing. You are respecting what? The rights of others. You are accepting the rights of others. It is one of the 8 pillars of positive peace. When they say something is a pillar, it's something that makes peace possible, right? Now, there's another part of it. It says good relations with your neighbors. Good relations with what? Good relations with your neighbor, meaning that in your compound, in your environment, whoever is around you should not be afraid that you are a taekwondoka. Rather, the person should be happy to have you around. But if you become a terror, it means you are not promoting good relations with your neighbor. But if they are happy to have you around, it means you are having good relations with your neighbor. Thank you.
Atama. Labarena. Abato.
Well, I would like to introduce our trainers and those who sent us here today. Mr. Petro.
Good morning, everyone. I would say I love the intersection or convergence between what you are doing and peace. And I saw in that young man's back about Taekwondo Peace Festival. And the master has been very explicit and has explained the convergence. You should not use what you know in martial arts for negative vices or negative use. Instead, use it to promote peace, use it to enforce peace. So I'm glad and I trust that you will most certainly utilize the knowledge you've gathered today. And I think we'll be looking forward to repeating the Peace Festival and spread the word around. Congratulations. The coach and I will do the presentation. So I take my duties. You have to be in the meeting. Yes. Okay, let's stand behind your presentation. Coach, please come. Because you are the one with the expert knowledge and you've been able to engineer this. And we are glad to discuss. Say congratulations So going forward, you can group like us, and then your appearance speaks faster or louder than words. Yes, for you. So let's have a second one for Madam. Unfortunately, I missed your presentation. Getting here was... Yeah, and then the road was... You just see auto pop up and like... The whole puzzle I entered on the road. But you didn't miss out on... No, there wasn't traffic. There wasn't traffic. So congratulations. And then I should be checking her because Okay, but is it to be his presentation?
No. I just came to support.
Okay.
I came to support. Well done, sir.
Lovely.
Raymond.
Lovely.
I've been the one chatting you for this thing yesterday.
That we can snap.
That should be... Alright,
So please come and give us the order of
Pardon?
the order of
Photograph.
Basically, we'll need the blue belter, that small blue belter. He'll come, he'll hold, they'll snap him.
Alright,
And any other child that is any other child that is then will now all stay behind. I don't know how one drum.
yeah, what did the small one?
So we can even all
When we are done, then let's take the singular.
They will cover it up. So it's better we stand and this will be the front.
it will be in front. It will be in front of us.
It will be behind.
But some of the children will be hidden.
The children can line up by the side, then the adults will be behind.
So and you do your stance as if you
How can you do that?
You can.